you'll see that they just start recovering slowly over time. It's kind of fantastic. So, with that being said, I am going to share one, let's say two things with you. I don't know. Let's find out. If you want 2 or 3, type in the chat. Go ahead and let me know. Do you want 2 or 3 of the surprise / coming up thing? Because this is actually going to be directly impacting whether or not I develop certain characters on stream. 3. Okay. I like 3. 3 is awesome. Anyone else have any other input? I know there are more people here. I can see your names. If not, then we're gonna have to go with just 3. I mean, I know it's kind of early. The usuals aren't in here, but it looks like we're gonna go with 3. So, 2 was going to be the very next character. Character number 2. 3 is going to be the third character, which means that I will be making this character on stream. We will be skipping over number 2. Now, I've gone through and actually... Let me actually snip this out, because I want to make sure that I give everyone what they want, but I don't give too much away, because that would be horrible. And I just jacked up that mode. There we go. Okay. So this is character number 3. And character number 3's ability. Okay, we got a 3 and a 2. What are we doing? Do we have a tiebreaker? I will go ahead and allow a tiebreaker. If anybody else has an input, how are we going to do this? Am I showing you character number 2 or am I showing you character number 3? Whichever one you don't choose is the character that will be developed off stream. Care Bear, I see your number 2. I really do see it. It's there and it's amazing and it's brilliant. I mean, I guess if you want to convince Bella that 2 is somehow going to be magically better than 3, then we can do that. Or if Bella wants to say, screw you, I want number 3. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, how about this? How about this? How about this? I have a number in my head between 1 and 10. Whoever is closest, just closest, doesn't matter if you go over, whoever is closest gets it. Bella says 7. Care Bear, do you have a guess as to the number between 1 and 10? Remember, it doesn't matter if you go over, it's whoever is closest. 5. Well, Care Bear, congratulations. You get to wait to see character number 2 come to life, because Bella is actually spot on with number 7. So we will show you character number 3. Okay? Now, I have to be very careful with this, because you fools love, and I mean holy crap, love to just pick apart everything. Okay? And I get it. But I'm not giving you the character's name. I'm not telling you what the character will look like. However, I want you to think about this the entire time we're going over these. Okay? Character number 1 is a fairy healer support character. Okay? Again, fairies, magic. That's a big part of that character. And a support character. Okay? Oh, this one is probably going to piss some people off. But you know what? Sorry. Because here is character number 3. Ready for this? Alright. So these are character number 3's abilities. Let's go at one more. There we go. So again, I'm not telling you what the character's name is or anything like that. But character number 1, which I'm already been developing on stream, and I will continue to finish developing on stream. Character 2, sorry, will be developed off stream. Character 3, this bad boy, is going to be something completely different. So, Barry is going to be magical. This guy, not magical at all. This guy is actually going to be technological, sci-fi kind of themed. So, his basic attack, swing scythe, dealing damage in a frontal cone. It's going to be huge. Ability number 1. Jump to target location and leave an AoE aura on the ground, dealing damage and healing you for 10% of all damage done inside that AoE. Yeah. Ability number 2. A hand reaches out and grabs you, or rather just travels along the path, and if it reaches out and it hits you, it grabs you. When a character is grabbed, that character cannot move. Either until it wears off and it lets go, or if you activate the ability again, the hand will actually pull you back to this character. You're kind of getting a feeling of like, hey, this character can jump to you. It can reach out and grab you and pull you back to him. Okay, character number 3. Claws raise out of the ground, dealing damage to all enemies hit. And using the ability again, the claws will actually drag you back to where the player used their ability. A lot of control. Good luck getting away from this guy. That is going to be the biggest pain in the ass character. And probably all of Alpha. And then, of course, to top it all off, ability number 4. His ultimate. I wanted this character to be the most rage-inducing MOBA character that I can imagine. Okay. Now, keep in mind, all abilities have their MP cost reduced to 0. And cooldowns are reduced to 1 second. That means jump, 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 grab, pull, jump, claws, whatever. Mass hysteria. Chaos. A nightmare in a MOBA arena. on top of that, their attack speed is also increased. And all of this lasts for 5 seconds. I hate to say it, but that little fairy support character doesn't stand a freaking chance. So this will be the next character being developed on stream. Character number 3. Now, before I say, all right, cool, we're done, awesome, we're going to go ahead and do one more character reveal. Again, not giving the name, not telling you how they're going to look, but I will reveal what their abilities are and whether they are the magic or tech faction. Okay? So, this was character number 3. So now the question is, do you want 4, 5, or 6? I'm only revealing one more character. 4, 5, or 6. Okay, so character 1 is going to be finished either way on stream. Character 2, off stream, will be revealed later during demo and playtests. Okay? Character 3, we will reveal and we will go ahead and develop on stream. So now the big question is 4, 5, or 6. You get one more character. Okay? If it makes any difference at all as to which character you might think is cool, I will tell you that just from my personal opinion, I don't know, I really like number 6. Because I've never seen a character like this in 6. And with character number 6. But I mean, it's kind of up to you. So, here's how, let's be democratic about this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually step away for like 3 or 4 minutes. Okay? I do need to check on something really fast. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and type this in and put this in chat. Okay. Vote for your next character reveal. Remember, this one is being developed on stream. Right now we have 1, 3, and then whichever one you want to see. 4, 5, or 6. These 3 characters will be, developed on stream while in alpha or while in pre-alpha. Now, once we reach alpha and we have a playable demo that can be play tested by certain people, you might get a hint as to what some of these other characters can do. But it's really up to you. So, I will be right back. Type in the chat 4, 5, or 6. Don't go anywhere. We will reveal the next character right after this. Okay, and we are back. Let me slouch down in my chair here. Let me be lazy a little bit. So, we have a 5 and a 5. Any last votes? I will give you the next 30 seconds to vote for the next character reveal. Again, welcome in everybody. I hope your week is going fantastic. My name is Canis. We're making a game, and as always, I always have a coffee cup. This one is especially big because today's a special one. We are revealing the next 2 characters that will be developed on stream. All the other characters during pre-alpha will be developed off stream. You may see them during the demo. You may see them during a few playtests. But I'm not going to play them. And I'm not going to tell you what they do. You'll have to find out. So, again, if you want to, we're voting on which character comes next. 4, 5, or 6. We got 2 votes for 5. So I'll count it down 10 more seconds. All right, character number 5 it is. All right, let me go ahead and pull this up. Character number 5. This one is going to be fun. It's actually heavily inspired by a bunch of different characters. So, we're going to come in here, do a quick snippet out of my beautiful little spreadsheet. And this is mostly because I don't trust you guys not to look at things. Because you guys like to look at all kinds of different things. And get ahead of me and know what I'm developing before I even announce it. Alright. Let's get into character number 5. So, character number 5. Okay. Basic attack is going to be a small gust of wind flies forward and damages a single enemy. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Okay. Ability number 1 is just going to be an increase in movement speed. Okay. And this can be, used pretty quickly. Almost instant activation. Just boom, and now you're all over the place. Awesome. Going to be hard to track and trap this character down. Number 2. A large burst of air flies forward and deals splash damage to all nearby enemies. Okay? So we're talking small little, bursts, small little gust for the basic attack, and a big old burst. Whoosh. That's going to go bam and, damage all nearby enemies. Okay? Ability number 3. Calls down a tornado that deals damage on spawn and does damage over time while it's still active. You're going to have to avoid the tornadoes, folks. Avoid the tornadoes. And last but certainly not least, ability number 4. This character's ultimate. Okay? What true master of the wind doesn't just unleash their true potential by summoning down tornadoes, multiple, at random locations around the arena. And they move in random directions too. So, imagine this. You get 1 tornado down for your ability number 3. You know exactly where that thing is spawning. It's spawning where you tell it to spawn. But then you have ability number 4, their ultimate. Spawn down 3 tornadoes, 4 tornadoes, 5 tornadoes, who knows? And they just start moving around. Can you stay out of them? We'll find out. Hey, Enemy Crab, how's it going? How's one of my favorite streamers doing today? So that is character number 5. So just to recap, character number 1 will be finished, on stream. It is a fairy magical or a magical fairy support type character. Then we will be doing character number 3 on stream. Character 2 will be developed off stream. We will be skipping character number 4, developed off stream. And then character number 5 will be developed on stream. You picked some really good ones. Pretty good? That is great to hear. I truly do love when things are going good for you. I hope everything is going great. You know, always love talking with you. Always love hearing how things are going. Things are going fantastic on our end. We actually have our character framework almost complete. There might be a few things here or there that we need to tweak as we go, but we're making really good progress here. Like, really good progress. Although, for some reason now, we're getting really low frame rate. We're going to come down here and see if maybe we can adjust our resolution for our preview and see if that makes any kind of bit of difference. Let's see. Still a little, little chuggy, a little snappy. So, we'll see. Crab, you gonna play my game when the demo comes out? Yes, awesome. I really hope so. Obviously, I'm not gonna make it a requirement by any means. I'm not telling people you have to play my game. I'm not doing that in any way. I refuse to be that much of a desperate and needy person. But we're definitely doing good here. I am gonna go ahead and I wanna though. Oh, trust me, you're there. I got you. You're already on the short list. And real quick, just because we're already halfway through the next hour. Ooh. So again, I said this last week. I said this over the weekend. Yes, I will be creating a Discord server for myself in the game. I finally did make that today. So I'm going to go ahead and link that in the chat. Please feel free to join the server if you want to keep up with any kind of updates, what's going on with it. The moment I have a playable demo and it's in a good spot and I get a good amount of feedback, I will be releasing it to the public to be like, here, just try it out, give me more feedback. Initial demos will be, the initial demo will be released only to a handful of people. Crab, more than likely, you will be one of those few people. But I'm not just going to be, just targeting friends and family and my favorite people. I am going to be more than willing to take, a couple people from the stream. And these are the people that show up, constantly talking to me, learning, supporting, anything that they can. Following me equals an opportunity to play the demo first. So you will get access to the pre-alpha demo, which means no online matchmaking. It's only going to be against bots. So it gives you a chance to play and try characters and do all that kind of stuff. There will not be any finished art of any kind. So that means everything is going to look right about like this. I mean, this is essentially what your characters are going to look like. It's minus these arrows. These are just here to help me tell which way the character is facing. But you will have full user interface, full main menu. The vast majority of the functionality of the game will be there. But there will just be all placeholders. Oh yeah, like placeholders? Exactly. It'll be placeholder art all over the place. again, the biggest thing is going to be just testing it out, seeing how it feels. How does the gameplay feel? How does movement feel? How does the camera feel? Just all these different things. Let me know how the bots feel. Are the easy bots way too easy? Are the hard bots like, holy crap, way too hard? How does it feel being on a team with bots against a team of bots? Those kinds of things. I'm looking for functionality feedback. And so the more functional feedback that I get, the better the game becomes. So as soon as I get that feedback, I'll be going through and changing everything that needs to be changed, balancing whatever needs to be balanced, whatever it may be. And we will just continue to just make it work one way or the other. And once it's in a good solid spot and there's no crashes, there's no glaring issues of like, hey, I can fall through the floor or, whatever. At that point, before going into alpha, I will release the demo to everyone on my Discord. So either way, people will be able to play. It's just a matter of if you are a follower and you keep tabs on things, you help support me, I have no problem giving you first dibs. Yeah, we'll see. I still have a plan to try to get some of my favorite streamers, ones that I would consider myself to be friendly with, to get together for one night and grab, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 of our favorite streamers from each person. And at the end of alpha, before we go into beta, give everyone the quote-unquote beta client, which will have online play, online matchmaking. So that way we can do a streamers versus viewers. And that, in my opinion, will be amazing. To be able to play against our viewers. So that's the end goal. So please, by all means, spread the word, do whatever you need to do to let people know, or just hold back and let's see what happens. But I will definitely be reaching out to people as we get closer to that point. Also keep in mind, that I did just receive a message saying, hey dude, your Discord doesn't have, this or this or this. I understand that, and I'm sorry. The Discord isn't all the way fully set up. Is it okay to invite others to your Discord? Absolutely. Absolutely. If you think that they would enjoy the game, if you think that they would enjoy my stream, if you think anything along those lines that they would, love to be a part of this community or this project, by all means, invite them. Right now, it's pretty simple. You can just copy and paste that link that I put in there. I believe it should be good for the next 7 days. I think it is something like that, and it's the Arena Game Dev community. So we'll see how things go. I'm gonna keep updating the Discord channel just slowly over time as I figure out how to get certain things to work. I'm going to go ahead and hook those up, different webhooks and extensions, etc., etc. It's I would love to make it so where anytime I go live, that it just pings, hey, I'm going live. Haven't been able to figure out how to get that working yet. So that's on my list. But for the most part, everything is here though. We're doing really, really good. Really good. So, with that being said, we're going to come in here, and we still have a ton of features, systems, things that haven't even been announced yet. And those are things that I'm kind of keeping kind of close, to me. They will be available to be seen, well, parts of it will be available to be seen during the demo. During the kind of playtest with streamers, streamers versus viewers, that kind of thing, that will have everything. And it is at that point that we will be going over some of those amazing features going forward. So, yeah, we're doing fantastic, and thank you so much for everyone that has been supporting and watching and tuning in over the last few weeks. This has definitely been a process, but we're nowhere close to being done. So, I think our character framework is actually going really well. Again, we will add this or update this as we keep going. But if we come in here, we have new beginning, which is technically working. But we need to change new beginning to our delayed cooldown. Okay. So that means that we need to come in here and actually use this brand new framework update that we put in at the very beginning of the stream. So we need to come into our new beginnings. And this is our beautiful little blueprint framework. So we're going to come in here. And we're going to go ahead and type in, what is that? Character reference. Which that decided like, hey, we don't need that. But there it is. Okay, so character reference. We're going to come in here and we're going to get ability manager. If we can, ability manager. Actually, I wonder, can you just do, there it goes. So we can just do, we don't even have to go through the whole separate thing. We just type in the function and just target it immediately. Let's go ahead and actually break that and put it on the other side. So that way we make sure that it actually triggers the cooldown before we destroy the flowers. And then at that point, that should work. And that's good to go on there. Oh. Crab. I've been meaning to talk to you about something. And I completely forgot until now. You let me know when you have a second. So let's go ahead and test this real fast. So normally, if I recall correctly, our new beginning cooldown is half a second. Oh, I do? Awesome. So let's go ahead and test this real fast, and then I will ask Enemy Crab on stream. So half a second of cooldown, which means that beforehand we would be able to basically just come in here and just pop down flowers over and over and over again. The new delayed ability framework that we put in should make it so where that doesn't happen. That means the flower has to go away before they can spawn another one. So let's find that out real fast. Okay, I'm pressing the ability, pressing it. I'm healing. Okay. And we can do it again. Okay, so our delayed framework is working. I am trying to spawn another flower. Not happening. Now it happened. Our delayed framework works. Yes. All right. So, first and foremost, if you haven't ever seen Enemy Crab's stream, I highly recommend it. I absolutely love her stream. It is very open and warm and welcoming, and she does so much interacting with her community, with her viewers. She loves including everybody in, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm about to ask her something that I've only ever asked like 2 people before her. And the only reason why I'm asking her now and not before is because I just haven't talked to her since. So, my lady Crab, if you yourself could have a character in this game, what would your character's abilities be? Now, you don't have to go through everything right this second. In fact, you don't even have to share it with my viewers. You don't even have to put it in my chat. Miker, thank you so much for the follow. I truly do appreciate it. You seriously, I cannot tell you how much that means to me. I'm really close to actually getting affiliate, and I think you might have just pushed me over the edge. I don't know. Holy crap. Wow. Either way, thank you. Holy crap. Thank you for the follow. That is so cool. I have a lot of lore and stuff planned for the debut stream in the distant future. So yeah, so like I said, I've asked 2 people before you, and I will tell you the exact same thing I told them, okay? Don't worry about any artwork. I'm taking care of all the artwork. Okay? If you have a particular type of thing that you might want me to try, totally fine. Let me know. Don't worry about any lore or backstory or storytelling or, voice acting or any of that. Don't worry about any of that. I'm not asking anybody to do any kind of work on this thing. I'm taking over the work. I'm doing all of it. You just need to think about if you had a character in this game. Like your ideal character. What would your abilities be? You get a basic attack. You get 4 abilities by default. So 5 total. 4th one being kind of an ultimate attack. But then you have an additional 4 to 6 abilities that you can stock up for later. The ability loadout system is not going to be in alpha. Let me make that very clear. That is something that will happen later. But just a reminder, all characters will have an ability loadout system, which means you have, when you first get to play the character, here is your basic abilities, your default loadout of abilities. Okay? Now, as you progress with that character, meaning the more you play the character, you kind of reach certain levels, quote unquote, with that character. It's kind of like a battle pass, but I'm not going to charge you a dime for it. It's just individual character progression. The more you play that character, the more rewards you get, to include new abilities. So if, let's say, you don't like one of the abilities that comes default, you like everything else, but you don't like that one, you can play that character and then unlock a new ability and just swap that old ability out. The one that you don't like, you can swap it out for the one that's new. And who knows? You might like that. You might hate that one. But when you have all the abilities unlocked, the ability to change and swap out abilities and create your own loadout for that character could change dramatically how that character plays. So, all I'm asking, if you would like to, you don't have to do this, but if you would like to come up with a basic attack and 4 abilities, if you would like to, go ahead and send them to me. Send them to me directly on Discord. That way I can go ahead and add them to my spreadsheet. Yeah. We have 3 characters that we're going to be making on stream during pre-alpha. During alpha, I'm probably going to be making maybe 5 or 6. Okay? And then as we reach into beta, I will be making all the other characters going forward on stream. Okay, I've already started thinking about moves I would have. Perfect. Perfect. And don't worry about balance. Don't worry about are they cohesive. Don't worry about any of that. I will take care of that. But you have been one of the streamers that has welcomed me, have encouraged me, not just in game, not just while playing games, but also through making this game. So I want to reach out and say thank you again for everything. Truly, I cannot tell you how much it means to me to have your support. I'm not going around and asking every single streamer. I'm not going around and asking every single person. And while I do have, like, I want to say the last count I had was like 21 characters. Planned out, mapped out, the whole 9 yards. I am choosing to honor and pay respect to the people that helped lift me up when I was in a very dark place. And pay tribute to you by giving you the opportunity to essentially be a part of this. Because let's be fair, this probably wouldn't have happened, let alone be streamed, if it wasn't for someone like you. Gutsman! Welcome in, Gutsman. Hope you're doing fantastic today. Hope your week is going well, even though it's just right towards the beginning. Hope it's going well for you. Remember, hydrate. And I know you can't really tell. Someone a few days ago, said, "What the hell happened to your cup?" This was a Ninja Turtle cup. It was one of my favorite cups, but over time, this peeled like crazy. This is really a really, really, really old cup. It's like 10, 11, maybe even 12 years old. So, but this is always coffee, by the way. I get asked almost every other day, what the hell's in your cup? Coffee. Just coffee. Hey man, I'm doing great. I'm just scrolling through. Try to find some UE streams. I'm here. If there's anything at all that I could possibly help with or provide, kind of motivation for, I'm right here. I'm slightly new to Unreal. Hey, welcome into the to the dev family. If there's anything that I can help or offer with or offer advice for, please let me know. Do not be shy. Cheers. All right. So let's just take a very quick step back and see where our very first character is at. Okay. Again, this is going to be this is the first character out of 3 for pre-alpha that I will be developing on stream. The other 2, you don't get to see. Not until the demo comes out. Then you'll see them. But, so we have our beautiful little fairy, who is a support character. She can do healing. No problem. I know this also does damage as well, but it's working on the auto cooldown framework. Our spawning, and it is healing that person. Let's see if we can jump on in here and catch a few heal pulses. Nope. Let's see if there we go. Our health is jumping up. Perfect. And our delayed cooldown framework is perfect. So we're going to go ahead and close that one out. And then I'm pretty sure, could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we go into our beautiful little character here. If you look at our ability manager, BA, A1, A2, A3, A4. Cool. Let's look at our ability list. A1 has not been made. A2, on the other hand, New Beginning, that is the flower. Our basic attack, Fey Blessing, has been made. So the very next one that we're going to work on real fast is Fey Illusion. This one is going to be a fun one, actually. Because with this ability, the character actually creates a little clone of herself and fires off and runs into the direction that they are aiming. However, the actual character can run the complete opposite way. And so while you have your clone over here to possibly distract people, you are free to move over here while receiving a 25% increase in movement speed. And if you press the ability again, you will teleport to where your clone is. So this is going to be a really fun one. Let's go ahead and see if we already have that ability already created. Looks like we do. So we're going to come in here.